Good day, now we're going to look at how to cite and how to make a reference list. Here at VUT, we like the British Harvard. Now you can get various ways of making a citation and various ways of making a reference list. And you will see when you read a lot of articles, each journal have its own unique referencing style. So here at VUT, we are using the British Harvard. And today we will be looking at how to cite an article in text and how to make a reference list. So here you'll see that this particular article have quite a number of authors. So Etler, Patel, Cora, Fernandez and so on. In this particular article you only have 2 authors, and the way we are citing a multiple of authors versus 2 authors versus 1 are slightly different. So let's look at some examples. Now I'm going to explain how to cite your references in text. In text means you are writing a paragraph. So you've read a lot of things in an article and now you are talking about that. But you got this information from somewhere, which means you have to cite it. Now this is an example of a paragraph coming out of somebody's literature review. So this person has read an article, got some information, wrote it here in their own words, but now this information, because it's coming out of an article, you have to cite that particular reference. So here's the information and here is a citation of the reference. So this means there are more than 2 authors. That's why we are using et al. So this information that we can get biomaterials such as pists is coming out of the article which is written by Shakawi. The information that we can use biomass from coconut shells is coming from the article where Gratu is being the one of the authors. So once again, because of this et al, it means there are more than 2 authors. If we have just 2 authors, then we write it like this. So it's this Haikiri, Akma, and Yaman. And the article was published in the year 2007. In chemistry, articles are very often written by more than 2 authors, so the et al is most frequently used. But in some cases, you might even find an article that's written by 1 author. In this, here you can see an example of that, where Refat is the author all by himself, and he published his article in year 2011. So these are now the examples of citations in text. Now the full information of all these citations need to come into a reference list. So now next we will be looking at how to make a proper reference list using the Harvard style. So towards the end of your thesis or your proposal, you'll have a list of your references. When you use a Harvard style, you will order your references alphabetically. You will not number them. You will put them according to the author's surname alphabetically. You can see this author is Aksuwailu, so he's the first, and that's the initials. We don't write the full name of the authors, we only use their surname and then the initials. The next thing to write is a year in which the article has been published. Here we have the name of the article. Here in italics we have the name of the journal, the volume of the journal, and the page number. The DRI is optional. It's a quick way of finding a very particular article. Let's look at another example. Here we have an article from Aura, and it's been published in 1998. and the article name is Carbons as Supports for Industrial Precious Metal Catalyst. The journal name is Applied Catalysis A, General. The volume number is 173, the issue number is 2, and the page number is 259 to 271. And once again, you've got the DRI. This DRI number is optional. It's not required, but it just makes it easier to find this particular article.